today's video, I'll be going over some of my Pokemon collection. Uh, I'm not going over my whole collection because there's some cards I don't really care about. I just have. The ones I'm going over are like my favorites. Some I think are cool sets, evolutions. The ones I was just had. I'll let you guess what these are. I'll give you like 10 seconds to guess what these are. I'll give you a hint. It's a normal type from the latest generation. So it's from Scarlet and Violet. Normal type. If you said it, Tandemaus and Mousehold, you would be right. Let's go for the Tandemaus first. Hopefully my camera will pick these up. Alright. I have to turn the lens off. Let's let it focus. Yeah, that's better. So here's a shiny Tandemaus. Regular Tandemaus. Well, it is a reverse hollow. Another red or regular Tandemaus. Then over here, we have a shiny Mousehold. Regular Mousehold, or yeah, regular Mousehold. Full art Mousehold. And Mousehold EX. I don't know why it says 30 on it. I did not pay 30 for this. Oh, another thing I want to say. Majority of these, I want to say I bought. No. Most of these I opened myself. I've been collecting Pokemon for since like X and Y era. I still have some X and Y cards. I have a Mega in my binder. It's terrible quality. All my bulk cards I have at home. I gave them all to my brother and sister in my old binder, and they loved it. You know how kids are, like ADHD, can't really pay attention for that long. But it feels so awkward that my mic is lower than where my camera is, so you just see my bonnet and my AC just turned on. Crap. Anyway. Let me raise my mic up just 1 second. Okay, I raised my mic, so it's not as awkward looking. You can kind of hear my AC in the background, and I apologize about that. Still working out the audio kinks. I was saying, I gave my younger siblings my bulk Pokemon cards from over the years. Like I have cards from X and Y, Black and White. Like I have Charizard from Black and White. Actually, no. I think I gave that to my friend. I think I traded with that. Like I traded him my Mega Mewtwo and my Charizard for a card you'll see in a second. So the story about all these mouse mouse card, stand-up mouse hold. Honestly, I saw someone else on TikTok do that. I was like, hey, I like using those guys in the game. Why not? Because they don't have a lot of cards, and they're funny. So, in my binder right here, I have a whole page dedicated to these stupid mice. The card I was just, now I'm gonna go through the bulk. So my binder, I also did this in a video before I was doing ASMR. The way my binder is laid out, the first few pages are just like my full art, secret art rares, whatever. And then it goes into my favorite Pokemon, organized by type, electric, grass, water, so on and so on. So first I'm gonna go through like my big haters, my best cards. So this one, if you know me, I really like Chikua. And during Crown Zenith, which was, say, 2021, maybe, the artist for Chikua made this Simisear art. And it just, I love it. This is the one I traded my friend for. I gave him my Mega Mewtwo for it, or it might have been my Charizard for him. Something treasure. I don't remember off the top of my head. Next, we have I can't see, but it's Shiny Greninja Black Star, I think, or is it Gold Star? I don't remember. From the 25th anniversary set. Very cool card. Greninja's one of my favorites. When I whisper, I feel like I talk like a snake. I feel like Harry Potter when he's talking to that snake in like the second movie. What is it? Slither Tongue. I don't remember. But Greninja, one of my favorites. Mostly because of the X and Y Pokemon anime from back in the day. Back in my day, at least. Back when I was a youngin'. I was such a nerd for that show. I remember my grandpa came down from New York and we went to his hotel. And instead of going to swimming in his pool, I just stayed in the room because the latest episode of Pokemon X and Y dropped. I don't know why I vividly remember this. It was when they were getting mind controlled by a Malamar, which is a dark and psychic type squid. Anyway, a lot of these cards I don't really have any attachment to. I just open them and have them. Like this full art Lapras. Like, it's cool. I'm just not a Lapras guy. I would call this trade fodder. So if I ever go to another Pokemon convention, these are cards I'd most likely trade away. Besides the Chico one, the Simisear, the Greninja, and a few other ones. This one's from Journey Together, a pretty recent set. This was the number 1 chase card, and I opened it. Lily's Clefairy. Keep in mind, it is not $190 more. This was the price when I went to the Pokemon convention back in April, maybe March. Um, I do not give a damn about this card. I wanted the Synchro. Synchro? I don't remember what else was in the set. I have not opened any Pokemon cards in so long because the scalpers, with an S, all the streamers, all like the big streamers are getting into Pokemon and buying out all the cards. It pisses me off. Even like the people I watch are getting into Pokemon. Soft Willy, Yummy, Puffer, so on. How am I, the average Joe, gonna compete with buying the resale prices with people that make $100 like in an hour? It's just gambling. It's just gambling, more or less. But like, what pisses me off is how they don't really give a damn about the artwork. Most of these cards I have because they're like my favorite Pokemon. I don't care to get them graded. Like this one, I'll sell if I can because I don't care about it. And because I couldn't make a profit out of it. But like, people that like just rip and tear, don't care about the art, don't even know all the Pokemon's names. I be watching these motherfuckers. Do I have reverb on? No, I'm tripping. And they're going through the packs and they're like, don't know the names. It just ruins the experience for the true fans. But I digress. Anyway. Mew EX. This is a metal card. Like this card. It's made of metal. I think it's also from the 25th anniversary set. I don't remember. It's a cool card. Don't really care about it. Radiant Charizard or Shiny Charizard. This card has some competitive viability. If I remember correctly. I remember using it in the trading card game, which I play from time to time. It's pretty fun. Sorry, I didn't want to flash you with my shoulder. My bad. Next, this is my other big card. This is from 151, one of my favorite sets. Zapdos. It's a really cool art. This one I was just trying to sell because I spent a lot of money at that convention. Anyway, in this art, you can see Zapdos, Articuno, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, the legendary birds from Gen 1. 151. It's obviously, if you don't know, the original 151 Pokemon. Just them in that set. No one else. Sorry, my shirt is slipping. Wearing my Hatsune Miku shirt. Wearing my Hatsune Miku shirt that I thrifted. I cut the sleeves because it was a long sleeve. And you're gonna catch me dead wearing a long sleeve in 98-degree heat. What's next? Flying Pikachu V, also from the 25th anniversary. Don't really care about this card. I want to try soft spoken because whispering makes my mouth dry. And because it makes my mouth dry, stay hydrated. Maybe I just need to lower my game. I don't know. Again, if you're watching this and have a preference, my AC is off. Yes. To whispers or soft spoken, let me know. Personally, I don't really have a preference. When I watch ASMR, it's usually to background noise. It's really it. I can't really sleep unless there's some form of noise. Whether that be music, ASMR, or even my fan. Anyway, this is an old card. Ash Greninja EX. When did this come out? I can't really see. I need to look at the light. Maybe if I put it. No, I can't see. I think 2013. I can't read. But this was so hard in the anime when this came out. If you didn't watch the show, basically, Ash Greninja is more or less a mega evolution of Greninja. But only Ash could do it. Like they fused and became one, which is what a mega evolution is. Kind of. I don't really remember the lore. It's been a while since Mega Evolution has been in the game. They'll be back in a month. Oh, Mega Lucha. Yes. I had the big version of the card too. They make big versions of cards for some reason. I don't know who they're for. I don't know. Anyway. Next two cards are for are just cards that were originally, as I mentioned earlier, gonna make it to my favorite Pokemon, but got knocked down by competitors that I like more. Number one, we have Shiftry. It's a little hard to see. Very cool art. It's basically a shinobi tree. It's cool. Next, Joltik. Sleeping on a yamper. Look at that. dumbass dog. That's just such a cute card. Love it. Next. I don't remember. I mean, I definitely opened this because I don't know why I would buy this. Just a Quasar V Max. Nothing crazy. Next. This is a set I have from however long ago. It's interesting. So I don't remember the set it's from, but it's Eevee and all of the evolutions, which is weird. I have, because they're supposed to be a Glaceon, which is the ice evolution. However, I have no idea where it is. I have Espeon, Umbreon, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, and Eevee. But no Glaceon. I have no idea where it is. Okay. Next, we're gonna start going through my favorites. Focus. My camera lost focus for 1 second. So the way I do it is not just single Pokemon. Like, I really like Bulbasaur, but the page has to have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. I guess I'll start with that. This is the Bulbasaur art I got from 151. I'm a very big Bulbasaur fan. Don't know. You can see him right here. Story behind that. In high school, me and 2 other friends, we each got a keychain plushie that we put on our car, the rearview mirror. One had Squirtle, one had Charmander. I got Bulbasaur, and my car is literally Bulbasaur themed. I have at least 4 Bulbasaur things in my car. Keychain, air freshener, and a little Bulbasaur figure that sits on a beanbag. And for Christmas one year, my parents noticed this, and they got me, like, I don't know the term, floor mats for my car that were Bulbasaur. I still have some of it. Like, I have the ones for the back, but the ones in the front got so dirty. Sorry. Anyway, I'll try to go in order of how I have it organized. So my very first page is electric. I guess this kind of breaks the rule. I was just saying I have to have every part of the evolution. However, you'll see in a second. Okay, so first, I have Toxtricity. Toxtricity Shiny. Toxtricity Shiny V. And Toxtricity Shiny VMAX. Also, this Korean full art. I believe it's Korean. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So, I don't have any Toxels, the evolution, or the baby of Toxtricity, because there's not really any full arts of them. And I also just really liked all these arts. Maybe when they eventually make a Toxel card, they'll make it. Next. So first, we have Mareep. Gen 2, Sheep. Then we have Flaffy. Full art. And, 2 Dark Flaffies. And I'm going to give the backstory for why I have all these cards. Most of them are because I use them in playthroughs for the game. Besides Bulbasaur, I didn't play the Gen 1 games. So, Toxtricity, I use them in all my playthroughs of Sword and Shield. For Flaffy / Mareep, my college friends, as well as my coworkers, I did this for both. I gave everyone a Pokemon doppelganger, and my friends chose Flaffy for me. And I've just been rocking with him ever since. I've used them in some Pokerogue playthroughs. If you haven't played Pokerogue, check it out, it's fun. It's a roguelike Pokemon game. Anyway, next we have Sandile. And Grimmsnarl. For Sandile, he's one of my favorites because the anime. Ash's Sandile with the glasses. Sick. Awesome. Badass. Grimmsnarl, use him in my Sword and Shield playthrough and a lot of my Pokerogue playthroughs. Another thing, if I don't show the rest of the evolution line, it's because I don't have a full art for them or cool arts that I like of them, such as the rest of the Sandile line, Crocodile, and my AC turn again. Fuck. I'm trying to get a Black Bolt and White Flare because they have a full art for every Gen 5 Pokemon and a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon are my favorites. The Sandile line, the Scrafty line, Joltik, the Litwick line, which you'll see later. Anyway, what else we have? So there's a lot of normal types, and that resulted in a lot of normal types that I had to choose between. So far, the only full arts I have of normal types, besides the mice I showed earlier, are Porygon Z and a Dark Porygon 2. This is a very good card. I think I did buy this. It was like 100 something. From 95. It's old. This is an old card. And this one, not that old. I just really like the Porygon line. I haven't used them in any playthroughs. I do use them on one of my Pokemon Showdown teams. That's about it. Anyway, next we have Tinkatink. Tinkatuff. And Tinkaton. So, this one, once again, I used Tinkaton in my Scarlet, no, I played Violet playthrough. I named it Twinkaton. I really like it. It's just a guy with a big ass hammer that smacks Corviknights out of the ground, out of the sky. If you don't know, Corviknight, big ass bird. This guy's just wailing on it. That's hilarious. What do we have next? We have Alakazam EX. I have not used Alakazam in many of my playthroughs, but really cool. He's special attack, powerhouse, especially with this Mega. Mega Alakazam, I believe, has the highest special attack stat from a non-legendary Pokemon. At like, I want to say 235. I don't remember. Anyway, Chandelure. This one, a little more niche. I don't know if any of you used to play Pokemon Tournament. There's a Pokemon 3D fighting game. Oh, I loved it so much. I would play with my friends all the time on my Wii U, and I main Gengar and Chandelure. Now, I don't have any Gengar cards because I'm not even gonna try. Gengar, Umbreon, Charizard, you're just not gonna get any cards unless you pull it. So Chandelure. And right after, Aegislash. I'm really into ghost types. Aegislash. Still ghost. This one. Have not played with him. Just another cool one. Speaking of ghost types. A few years ago, there was a trend on TikTok that was if you were a gym trainer, what type would you specialize in? And what would your gym's theme be? I said ghost, but with a little more elements of water. My gym would be in a sunken ship with, I don't remember the puzzles I made because a lot of gyms have puzzles of sorts. But my team was Mimikyu, Delmice, Jellicent. I think that was it. And it's a Basket Legion. I had two water ghosts, Ghost Fairy and Ghost Grass. I don't remember. But I really like ghost types. I want to say it's my favorite. I can't really say. Anyway, my last three cards I have to show you. Now, these are the latest starters I've played with, so they hold a really close place in my heart. So, Sword and Shield, I played right, but I didn't really witness the rollout because I wasn't on the line a lot. Scarlet and Violet, I was indulged in the rollout. I was watching the theories for the starter reveal, and when the starters got revealed, this guy got revealed. And all of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans were like, oh my god, it's Josuke. And me, being a very big JoJo fan, I had to choose him. Now, I won't lie, Waxwell, not the biggest fan. But this little artwork of him in the mirror growing up, I love. Anyway, Quavel, I love. I don't care. You could hate on Quavel. I love this guy. Look at that diva. Like, sir. Oh my god, like. Okay, boo. I see you. Serve. Fierce. In his animation, he does a little dance. He's like, and a bunch of people when it came out. Oh my god! I beat the game. I went on a cruise in 2022. Yeah, Thanksgiving 2022. Now, I'm really awkward, and I don't like meeting new people. And on a cruise, there's not a lot to do for teenagers. Besides, go to teen club. And I ain't doing all that. Not gonna lie. So I did two things on this cruise. I either went to trivia with my grandparents, or grinded the hell out of Pokemon. And I beat the game on the cruise. That's all I did. Okay. And anyway, when this game came out, people were just putting, you know that one audio? Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Katrina. 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 Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Anyway, this is my idol, my drag queen. I love you. I think it goes to show you feel more attached to a Pokemon if you use it in a playthrough of any kind. Or grew up with it in the anime. Whatnot. Again, I'm a very big Pokemon fan. Got all the Squishmallows that they made, plus the Bulbasaur. I'm not gonna buy all the big plushies they made, cause that motherfucker's expensive. Anyway, That's most of my Pokemon. I'm Chewy. Have a good day, night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever else you're gonna have.